We like sports and we don't care who knows. From shooting hoops to the Super Bowl. Just two normal guys hanging out, having fun, right, guy number two?
Yeah, guy number one. Watching sports with girls is a pain. They don't know the rules, there's no time to explain.
Throw me the baseball.
Now toss me the pigskin.
Now feed me the rock.
Now give me the rock.
Kevin Garnett, big and strong up high. Yeah, Evan Turner's not going to be able to stop.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure on that dunk, Kevin Garnett asked the question, I got my teacup right here. Now all I need's my tea bag. Is that something that interests you?
Got my teacup here. Now all I need is a tea bag. That's something that interests you, my friend?
Welcome to the Week Sports Report. This is Keelay. It's okay.
Howdy.
So we have for today, and we'll start with the NBA playoffs.
Yes, we will. It's not easy to talk about. We'll start in the East. That's a little easier. Speaking of the Celtics, dealing with a Splitsville right now.
Boom.
Philadelphia, kind of a throwback rivalry there, back to the 80s.
Yeah.
And the young Sixers stepping up a little bit against the Geezers from Boston.
A game that Boston could have won. Not to say that they threw it away. I mean, that was a great layup at the last second to put the Sixers ahead at what score? 76.
Let's see what you did there.
I giggled to myself when that happened. But a very athletic play. You can't really fault Boston, but then the way that Boston second guesses themselves, you're gonna have some fingers pointed. So
yeah, it's for show. Could
have gone either way, but it looks like that's going to be a close series, to say the least. The one that's also interesting in the East is the Heat. Bosh now, his abs. Ugh.
And I don't know a lot about medical things, but I didn't think that a strained abdominal could put you out for, they're saying he's done for the series, maybe the rest of the playoffs, and I'm like, wow, I thought maybe just a little rest and relaxation would take care of that. I need to do a little research there, but he couldn't stand up after he didn't even get hit. I saw the play. He just kind of moved around. They called the foul, hit his free throw, got down, tried to play defense. He was bowing down to, I think it was Granger at that point. And so that deals a pretty big blow. That Pacer team is fun to watch. Another young team that's kind of growing up. Last year an 8 seed, this year a 3 seed. They might be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, and they might have a chance now that Bosh out, which, obviously is going to be in some more minutes for LeBron James, but he's not a center. And come crunch time, we see what he can do. Ugh. Are they gone yet? Are they gone yet?
He's great. He went to the Milford Academy.
You can always tell a Milford man.
And you know what? I think that's pretty awesome. Let him do that. Let people kind of second guess him. That's pretty funny. A couple guys are watching this Pacer team because who knows? Can you name 4 Pacers?
Roy Hibbert.
Yeah, there you go. There's one. Yeah.
Reggie Miller still playing?
He doesn't count. Yeah, but you got Psycho T, Tyler Hansbrough. Might remember him from Carolina. Darren Collison, a really fast, fun to watch point guard. Their best player is Danny Granger. He doesn't get any love. No. Hibbert is turning into a great center. Another Georgetown center.
All-star, yeah.
Larry Bird, man. Everyone talks about Jordan. Everyone's like, oh, Magic. Larry Bird has coached a team into the finals, has put together a team that's like young and up and coming in an Eastern Conference that's got a couple of powerhouses. He needs to be getting a little bit more love as an executive. Yeah. And Boston should be kicking themselves for letting him go. Danny Ainge did got a championship, but Larry Bird took a team that, small market, not doing much. Boom, they're growing. And they are young, and look out.
Speaking of young and look out, moving to the West, where they should be from Seattle, but the Lakers get, about a time, and that's your break from a 7-game draining series just to stay alive, beating the Grizzlies, to all of a sudden playing a Thunder team that they've had like a week off. They've been sipping mimosas. They've been just feet up, just relaxing. Oh yeah, we got to play. All right, as much as it was over a 30-point lead that they had over the Lakers.
They won by 29. That's all I know, and that's all I want to know.
Wasn't even a game there, so that might have to deal with that later.
Well, and that's the thing that's really crappy about it. I thought that with the series going 7, good. Meta World Peace and his elbows will be back. We'll be feeling a little bit better. it had zero effect. And Kobe was calling him out last series, saying, like, I'm glad Meta's coming back. He's the only guy I can rely on to bring it every game.
You better bring it. Oh, it's already been brought in.
Like, with the same intensity that I have. And I was hoping that would light a fire into guys like Powell and Bynum. It doesn't look like it worked. Well, then it brings up an interesting question kind of for Seattle sports fans. We're going to talk about this later, but I'm kind of bringing it up now. Who are you rooting for? You've got the former Sonics against a team that you were trained as a Seattle sports fan to not like growing up.
Yeah.
You know, and it's immortalized in song by the great Ice Cube. Lakers beat the Supersonics.
The Lakers beat the Supersonics.
I like it because it brings up the Sonics now, but I hated that. It's like, come on. Just because you need something to rhyme with chronic. Who are you rooting for in this series? I know some people are rooting for the Thunder in this area.
You can't, though. That's the thing is, you know, it's you root for the players. Like, I wish them every award possible. You know, Harden getting 6th Man of the Year, great. Another scoring title for Durant, great. Because it's not the players' choices to go there. It was all this little backdoor dealership, and oh yeah, we'll do that. And then move them out at midnight, and then where'd our team go? And then it's gone. So I don't want to have to deal with this, hanging up a banner and then reading all this past stuff of not since the 79 season had they won a championship. Like, that just doesn't sit right with me. So I wish all the individual players success in the world, but to hang up that championship and go, oh, we did it, and go all back these 40-plus years of history in teal? No.
What hurts the most is all that history talk right now, and I didn't see it, but it was all over Twitter yesterday. Going into a timeout, they pan into the crowd, seeing all the fans, whatever, they're excited about their team. We're going to be the same way whenever we get a team. 2 dudes standing there clapping. Can you guys stomach Clay Bennett being handed the NBA trophy for champions by David Stern? If we don't change topics, we're going to break a camera. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Yikes. That trophy might not be state-of-the-art. Might need to switch that trophy.
Spurs.
Yeah,
Spurs.
other playoffs, yeah, the Spurs, how are they going to be doing? We got to get rolling here. They're old, but they're good.
Woo! Okay, yeah. Spurs and Clippers. Clippers are banged up. Spurs. If the Spurs don't, like, 5 at least, less than 5 or less, then they have no chance of
Coach of the Year and Papa Smurf. Let's get it. The other playoffs here, you have Phoenix and LA, not the Sacramento Kings, as last show. Had to
Whoops-a-daisy.
Whoops-a-daisy.
And the Rangers and New Jersey. The Kings have been just...
They've lost once.
Playing the entire time.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. It's actually Mike Quick, but he has been ridiculous. Even Phoenix can't score on him at home. Phoenix, they can't even sell out a playoff game, though. They were one guy short of sellout the other day. Very compelling series because it's an 8 seed probably about to sweep again. Ooh. They've beaten a 1 seed. They've beaten a 2 seed. Pahonix is the 3rd seed.
I'd like to overnight this gift to Pahonix.
Pahonix, what's that?
Pahonix, it's the biggest city in Arizona, the capital of Arizona.
Do you mean Phoenix?
Phoenix?
These are ridiculous. I mean, we won the last game 3-0. These aren't even going into shootouts or anything like that. It's literally just, all right, you spanked them again. All right, and what you're doing on ice is very nice.
It is good for sports writers. Copy it from the last game, paste it in. Mike Quick did great. They whopped them. And they're getting a win on their home ice, too, which is finish that series on their home ice, which is always nice.
Very nice.
Other series, Brad Richards. Wow. Pretty good series, huh? Couple of goals, couple of assists, a couple of poops. Why not?
Had to poop twice.
Full game.
Little typo in there. 2 shifts is what should have been written.
Whoa.
Leave out the F. Keep in the T. You had 2 poops.
Yep. Looks like a white poop. But it's stuck.
When you wear that suit, it looks like you're taking a white poop. But it's stuck.
And we're not out of the Baston woods yet.
No.
Josh Beckett, he hurt. Okay,
Speaking of
he's
the woods.
hurt, and you know what do you do when you're hurt? I'm gonna go golfing. I'm gonna improve my swing. then they're like, what are you
You missed
doing?
a start for that?
Huh. You missed a start to go golfing. He fires back, going, I only got 17 days off a year. I can do what I want.
I'll do what I want.
Not really setting the best example there, Chief.
On his way out of Boston. That's what I gotta say. I don't. Yeah. Let's.
Yeah.
He's gonna write his way out. I've heard rumors of him to the Mets for Jason Bay. Sound familiar, Boston fans? Just a rumor. Just a rumor. We spreading a rumor.
Yay!
Yay! We're starting a rumor.
Not a rumor. Josh Hamilton is good. How about that for a rumor? 9 home runs last week.
I'm sore. Man, if he could keep up this pace, then we'd have to check him for steroids.
800 home runs this season. That's what he would get if he kept it up. No, and free agent at the end of the year. No.
We need a slugger with some off the field problems. That's for sure. I think Texas is just gonna throw down the money, keep him there, make it easy, don't let him go anywhere. So
not for a lot of years. I wouldn't do a lot of years. Not with a baseball contract.
Very risky.
Risky. Very risky.
Joe Mauer.
And Russell Wilson for
Wilson.
His name is Voight, dumbass.
Wilson! Wilson!
My name is Voight, dumbass.
Drafted in the 3rd round out of Wisconsin. Fat people have Wisconsin.
Fat people have Wisconsin.
Apparently he's not one of them. He's coming in fit. He's impressing Carol. And little guy. Just a little guy.
I'm a little guy. My hands are little. My features are small. My shoulders slope down, I'm a little guy.
He's competing to start.
I want a little guy too. Here you go. Thank you.
I want a little man too. Here you go.
I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this because you signed Matt Flynn to a 3-year, $30 million about. So it's like you want to get mileage out of that money, but I also want the competing because we didn't have that last year. We gave it to Tavares on a golden platter where everyone else was like, what about that guy? Who's that guy?
Who's that guy?
And he's just sitting there on his lady pyramid. I'm the #1 starter.
Lady Pyramid!
Yeah.
No, it's good. I think it'll push Flynn. We're making ourselves Wisconsin West, by the way, with these two guys coming in. And, he's impressed in practice. If he can play his way into it, great. 5'10" quarterback, hasn't made it in the NFL yet. I wouldn't mind being the first if he can take us to a Super Bowl. But it's got to be earned. I don't want him to get it goes, oh, this will be fun. No, he's got to earn it, okay? He's got to beat Matt Flynn.
I mean, apparently he's opened some eyes, which is good. And, if he's really the right person for it, then by all means do it. But I think one of the 4 quarterbacks has to go. Either Tavares, Josh Portis, because, right now we're stacked at 4. I don't think we're going to have 4 quarterbacks on the roster. So you can let Tavares go. All this Torrey.
Give him another chance.
I don't mind that.
Give him another chance somewhere else.
In the Seattle Mariners, they went 2-4. Whoopity-doo. Yeah. And Smoke, he heated up in that little New York.
Timmy, where's Lassie?
She's out in the orchard, Ma. Peaches are coming in mighty early this year.
Smoke.
City. Boom! Finally got it. His average not really reflecting it, but he hit homers.
Are you smoking yet?
Are you smoking yet?
7 for 14 over the last few games. Well, one nice bright spot going on for the Mariners right now.
And the Mariners won at Boston to Cleveland 3 wins. Texas. Oh boy, 2 wins. 2 on the 2. Yep.
Okay.
Victory for me. What you got?
Marv Albert, you pervert.
What?
Watch Sonic skate. Apparently during the game yesterday, he called the move of that team that should not be mentioned from Seattle one of the best in NBA history as far as franchise relocations. Really? Really? Let's just take a look at his mugshot. That's a picture of an idiot, my friends.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
And a happy Mother's Day. We missed it by a couple days, but we're getting it in. Who also got it in was O.C. Umenyiora to LaShawn McCoy. For those who don't know, those are 2 dudes that got some beef with each other. So I'm kind of picturing this as what OC was thinking LaShawn McCoy would look like to warrant a happy Mother's Day. Yeah, those locks were beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Happy Mother's Day.
We should do each other's matters. We should each other's
Happy Mother's Day.
The week's sport.